Let's paint a one-stroke aster. I'm going to use my liner brush for this and some ultramarine blue. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter with some white. We want our liner brush to move very easily on our canvas, so I might add a little bit of water to this. When we use our liner brush, we want our paint to be a little bit thinner than the plaid folk art multi-surface paint. And we're just going to pull in a series of little tiny strokes into a center dot. You don't want your paint to be dry. You want it to move smoothly. Some will be longer, some will be shorter, and they're all going to work their way into the inside. If you're not a purist, you can do your aster in any colors that you want. It's okay to have some of your petals overlapping. Do a second layer, fill in the spots. You just want to make sure that your paint is moving smoothly on your surface. Now I want to add a couple of buds. We're going to do that just by making a few strokes, 8, 9, 10, to one point. Almost looks like a pie. And the same thing down here. Just a few more, different angled, more petals, less petals. I'm going to grab some bright yellow on my brush, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap into the middle of the aster to make the center of the flower. You can add a little bit of white for some highlight. Then I'm going to pick up some nice fresh green on the liner brush, and I'm going to cup in my buds. You don't want your buds to look like they're just floating around in the air, so I'm adding a little bit of stem and a little bit of greenery where the bud bursts from before it becomes a full flower. I'm going to add a few highlights with white into the center of my larger aster. And then last but not least, we want to add a stem to our aster and little short skinny leaves. I'm going to stand the brush up on the chisel edge, push, stand up, and then push down. Again, we're going to stand up on the chisel edge, we're going to give a little push, stand back up, and then pull out to a point.